What's up guys, Rackley here bringing you another video in our Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. In our last episode we were just doing some more questing around the Bent Branch Meadows area, clearing out that area as well as dealing with crazy Marset and her quest line calling us a slave. But now that that's all done, we are going to continue on. First we're going to go speak with Balar, and then we will go ahead and start our second dungeon, which is exciting. We love our dungeons. Been doing all the quests in this area. Completed all of them in the last episode. Now I'm pulling up my map by pressing square for those of you that don't know. Double tap square to close it. Just gives me a little bit of a sense of direction as to where we need to go. Mr. Balar. After a bit of work, are ye? Aye, I have a task that needs doing. Take these Nymea lilies and leave them atop of each barrow. You've doubtless seen the bones returning to life by foul magics, shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts me soul to see it, adventurer. I cannae abide such blasphemy. 'Tis me hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. The matron's bosom. See me when ye've finished. All right. Let's go put up some lilies. There we are. Playmaker Alex. What kind of plays you be making? Looks like we're going to have some enemies up here. Some friends to join the party. A glowfly. Well, there we go. Easy. Alright. We are all finished up, Balar. You've done holy work this eve, lad. I cannae fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm, but I pray that this helps put an end to it. May the matron watch over and keep ye safe. Thank you, sir. You as well. Alright. Now it's time for the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. Magicked Bones. You're gaming Rackley, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bowlord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the Lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the calamity put an end to the 6th astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. I gotcha, dude. Alright. Party of NPCs. Register for duty. Onward! Oh yeah! Taking them out one by one. Looks like they're going for this one, so we'll take him out. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Alright. Oops. Oh yeah. Being sure to keep aggro. Boom. Get 'em, boys. That's what we like to see. All right. Let's get it going. Easy. Void soul counter. Too easy. That's why you turn them towards you, so those AoEs come towards you and not the party. Almost down. Alright. Oops. Get that. Beautiful. See if those are better. Nope. Moving on. Ooh, this could be tough, but we'll do it. This is a lot. Can they do it? Can I be healed? There we go. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job, guys. Very good job. All right. Oh, okay, so this is right over. No big deal. We like treasure. Nice. We can go this way. Those are not better. All right. On to the next orb. Get some combos going. I'll start taking out the priest. There we go. Beautiful. Beat his ass. Buff. Nice. Get some good damage in. Destroy the orb. Oops, wrong button. Good job, guys. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and gather up some more foes. All right. Beautiful. These are the last two before the next part of the balls. Need a rosary. Oh, this is gonna be tough, guys. We can do it. We can do it, though. We can do it. Buff up. Yup. Oh my god, heal me. Come on. I believe in you. Come on, boys. There we go. Come on. There we go. Good job. Hell yeah. Way to pull through. That was tough for a second there. There we go. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Let's go break the barrier now. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. All right. Good job, team. Why would you use it on him? Oh well. Almost there. Awesome. Level up. We'll take that. Oh yeah. Who summons me from the void to reside within this crude vessel? Interesting. Alright, Galvan. What's up, Galvan? It's all good, just keeping the people near us. Makes it nice and easy. There we go. We can almost debuff him again. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. That was good. They'll take out that last imp. Buff up. Galavanth is getting destroyed. Hell yeah. Later. Good job. It's 2 level ups, dude. Later, Galavanth. Back to the void with you. Look at that big old marauder. Yeah. Get excited. I already possess a plundered battle axe, okay. So we're set. Reports of Mio Uni. Okay. So we'll go to Gridania. Awesome. Level 34, dude. It's awesome. Welcome back, Rackley. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Bateron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Warlord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. It's who I am, ma'am. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. Ah, as if to illustrate the point. Uh-oh. Avir's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah, to the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'd be too soon if I'd never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. Wow. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. And by way of some parting advice, get rid of Avir's head, bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, all right? Ew, dude. Well, wait. Don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Wow. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much, at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Old Da. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Share them! Let's get it. So you're not averse to taking a little trip? Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Old Da. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go, Rackley, and good luck. Nice. Alright, let's go to Old Da. Flying on by. The Warrior of Light. Alright, Momodi. And we've already completed all the quests here so far. So we can just go right on into it. Alright, Momodi, what do you got for us? Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now, if you wouldn't mind showing yourself too. Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Rackley Gaming by any chance? Mio Yoon sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She also made a point in calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. Why, thank you. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started, so let's talk business, shall we? Sounds good. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. Alright. Gods almighty, another second under that sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It just so happens that the adventurer who'll be handling your petition is here. So this strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Rackley of his mission? Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amalja and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place. What? These giants are of the clan known as the Hectoncheres, fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. The people of that age used the Hectoncheres to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. But as it oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hectoncheres, our ancestors included the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. I would be too, shit. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is a task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business. I can do that. I'm the Warrior Light. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell Mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? Oh, and one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amalja and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell Mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Okay. Talk to Painted Mesa. And there he is. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You've got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hectoncheres left the place in right state, and nary a week after mine resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second old dynasty was still young, and it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, this concern would have never thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe, too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches keep in watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. I got this, dude. Papa Sean and Papa Shoe. Western Thanalan. Okay. All the way over there. Do we have this one? Oh, we don't have that one yet. Can I take a chocobo to Horizon? That's where that one seemed. Horizon. Yep. Let's go, dude. That way we can get the Aetheryte. And we can get those quests around there. I'm pretty sure there's quests in that area, so we can take those out too before we go into the Copperbell Mines. Looking at time, 31 minutes. Dude, we're looking solid. Already got a dungeon in. Perfect. All right, here we are. Perfect. Let's attune to the Aetheryte here. Sweet. Get these quests. Most dire happenings afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I have procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Chechizin. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Alright? Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what a pieste is? Pieste. It's the scale skin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildfire to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. Yeah, I can do that. Put these traps down. Easy. Alright, treasure's in. We're coming in hot. You've set those traps up for Fufalupa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who falls balls in a knapsack. Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? A trader's chocobo could step right into that and lose a foot. I'd better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufalupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. That's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some of these eyes. Nice, there's one. Yes, come over here. I need your eye anyway. And last one here. All right. That's 4 eyes of the serpent I want. Slay as many pistes as it takes to procure them. I got them. The eyes. My thanks, adventurer. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Pistes aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. That would make sense. Okay, so that takes care of those quests here. Let's go ahead and head over to the main scenario quest. Into a copper hell. What's our time looking at? About 40 minutes. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and talk to this guy up here to initiate the dungeon. I will go ahead and cut the episode there just because the dungeon will take a little bit to get through. And I'll push us a bit over an hour, so I want to go ahead and make sure we have time for that as well. So we'll go ahead and just talk to the guy, and then we will leave it there. Stone torch. There's been an incident inside Copperville Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the Hectontries? I didn't think that Papa Shan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, you guys. And with that all said and done, that will end the episode. I do hope you enjoyed it, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one.